Alrighty, so I got the back half of the taco pretty well wrapped up. I ended up taking these leaf springs to A1 Spring in Oakland again, and they de-arched them 4 inches, and then they added 2 leaves, and now there's 4 in the back. So should be pretty well sprung back here. I also added a sway bar. This is from a Jeep of some sort. I'm not sure what. A buddy had this, and then he gave it to me, and then it was laying around here for a while, so I ended up using it. I had to weld brackets on the rear end. It's not a big deal. I think they're BMR brackets, and then just made little tabs up here for the links. Not a big deal. It's pretty close to the shock, but there is room, so it should be fine. So it's not too bad. And then plated in the back half of the frame, 3/16 plate, did a little C-notch. These are QA1 shocks, but I had to relocate the pins because they're a little too short for what this is. They kind of top out. And so these are TS 504. I would do the double adjustable though, which is TD 504. But again, I had to move the shock mount, the upper mount, to make these work. So this is the Little Shop brake kit. I don't completely love it. They don't have centering rings to keep the rotor centered on the hub, and then they kind of just flop around. They're supposed to be lug centric, but that's whack, dude. And then the other thing that's kind of bunk is the I thought these were 4-piston calipers, but they're 2-piston sliding pin calipers, and I don't know, there's so much clay in here, it's crazy. And the pins are exposed, so they're gonna get super dusty and then not move. The other thing is these are some kind of like Monte Carlo or something or other pads. So they're not, Dynalite pads that have 30 different options. So I don't think there's very good options for these pads, but I'm gonna have to look into that and see. But I don't know, it's an $800 kit. I figured for $800 it would have 4-piston calipers and rotors that fit, but it is what it is. If somebody wants to design a brake kit for a Toyota pickup, the market is wide open, but just gonna have to make it work for now. So should be okay. This should be a lot of fun still. Probably gonna end up doing a 2-inch block back here to get the ride height right, but I gotta put the bed on it first and see where it ends up. So overall, not too bad back here. So doing the front this week, maybe next week, and then should be pretty well dialed in. So there you go.